If you're about to buy proxies, you're probably feeling this. You don't want the cheapest plan. You also don't want to overpay. You just want it to work without getting blocked in the first hour. And that's why this question is so common. Residential or data center proxies, what's the real difference? Because both look fine on paper until you run your first task and the site starts throwing blocks, captchas, or login checks. So here's what we're going to solve clearly. Why do data center proxies get blocked so quickly on some sites? Why do residential proxies usually survive longer? And how do you choose the right one without wasting money? Let's break it down. Data center proxies, fast, cheap, but easy to spot. Data center proxies are IPs from cloud servers and data centers. They're popular because they're fast, cheap, and easy to scale. If your target site is relaxed, like basic price pages, simple indexing checks, or low security endpoints, data center proxies can be perfect. But here's the catch. Many websites can recognize data center IP ranges quickly. They don't look like normal home internet traffic. So on strict sites, especially anything with anti-bot, account protection, or rate controls, data center proxies often get flagged faster. Not because you did something wrong, but because the IP identity itself starts with lower trust. Residential proxies, slower and pricier, but trusted by default. Residential proxies use IPs assigned by real internet providers, the same kind people use at home. So when a website checks your traffic, it often looks more like a normal user, real ISP networks, real consumer-style IP patterns. That's why residential proxies usually last longer on strict sites. They carry more trust in how they appear. And this is exactly why, inside maskproxy, we separate use cases clearly. If your target is strict, you want residential footprints first. Because fighting trust signals with cheap IPs usually costs more in retries, bans, and wasted time. The buying rule that saves you money, here's the decision rule beginners should memorize. If your task is cost-sensitive and the site is not strict, go data center. You get speed and scale for less money. If your task is reliability-sensitive, like scraping at scale, monitoring, sneaker drops, social platforms, or any account-based activity, residential is usually worth it because it reduces friction and blocks. In other words, data center equals best value when the site doesn't care. Residential equals best survival when the site does care. The biggest beginner mistake, now here's what trips people up. They buy residential proxies and think, cool, now I'm safe. Then they rotate badly or reuse the same IP too aggressively, and they still get blocked. So proxy type is step 1. How you rotate and manage sessions is step 2. So let's summarize what you learned in this video. Data center and residential proxies don't just differ in speed or price. They differ in how websites trust them. Data center traffic often looks automated by default, so strict sites react faster. Residential traffic looks more like normal users, so it usually survives longer. And the smart move is not picking the best proxy. It's matching the proxy type to the site's strictness and your task's tolerance for failure. That's exactly what we'll cover next. Rotating proxies and sticky sessions, explained simply so you don't waste your plan. If you want a shortcut, maskproxy has beginner-friendly guides plus proxy types built for different tasks, so you're not guessing your way through blocks.
If this helped you at all, hit subscribe so you don't get lost next time.